Welcome back to this tutorial. Okay, you see this yellow bit is a bit, I don't think it's quite clear. Maybe I should change the color to black and we can start with the coding. So let's come right down here where we have yellow. Right, we'll change the color to black. Just make that all black there, and let's run it and see. Okay, it's a little bit more pronounced, so that's much better. So close that and let's go right up here, and I'm going to declare the following variables here right underneath here. Let's say value 1. Okay, I'm going to make that variable, integer variable. Okay, we can make that integer variable or we can make a string, but however we can also change it if it doesn't work. So let's say I'm going to declare 4 of those for now, so that is 2, 3 and 4. Okay, the 4 variables, they for now they all have dot. There's nothing in them, right? So there's nothing in all of those. All right, so that's 2, 3 and 4. These 4 variables I will assign those ones to the following: txt first. So in here I'm going to enter, let's see, yes, that is correct. So I'm going to enter comma text variable equals value 1. So copy that. So the next one, the second one, text variable equals value 2. This is the multiplier. The multiplier, that's value 3. And division. Okay, let's make the division value 4 for now, and the tolerance, I want to make that value number 5. Okay, so I'm going to need more than this one. Let's make it value 6. That's 6, right? Then minimum value 7. This is 6, and maximum will be value 8. Alright, okay, let's go back up here. Since all of those variables are in place, so we need to change this, add more variables here. So this is 5, 6, 7 and 8, and the same thing here. Copy this, paste that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, that is that done. So let's declare our first function. So the very first function, I'm going to call that band. That'll be band 1 underscore black. Band 1 underscore black. There. For band 1 underscore black, that is going to be we set this variable equals 0 because it's black. The black is 0 anyway. So there. So let's say band 2. Band 2 is, oh, undo that. Copy that. It's not band 2, it's also band 1. Band 1 underscore brown. Brown is going to be 1 according to our program. So if I run it, let's see. Yeah, as you can see, brown is 1, this is 2, 3, so on. So red, and let's add red and orange there. Paste them there. We have red, and we also have orange. Yeah. So red is 2, orange is 3. Okay. So for those four, that's anyone that is selected there will be assigned into the text box. Okay, we have red, and what else do we have after red? Okay, so after orange we have yellow, so let's go by yellow is 4. Come back here, we have orange, so I'm going to copy all of this, paste them in there. So this is yellow, yellow is 4. Then we have, I think the next one will be green. Yeah, we have green, and green is 5. Then blue, that's 6. There's 7 here, and 7 is violet. Right. So might as well finish it. I have 8 and 9 there. So 8, this is 8, and this is 9, and 9 is what color? White. And we have gray here. There. So all of these now, all of this function will be called by each of those buttons. So let's come right down here. The black, I've copied the black already, so let's come down to where we have black. There we go, right there. So I'm going to press enter and enter command equals that, put a comma there. So I've just called the black, so I'm going to copy that. I will now call the brown. This is the brown. Press enter, paste that, and change that to brown. Now we have red. Press enter, paste, change that to red. And then we have orange. Change that to orange. Okay, those four, let me run it and see how it looks like. Save and run it. Okay, let's see. There we go. Black is 0, brown is 1, 2 and 3. That is fine. So we need to take care of yellow and so on. Alright, since I'm in here, I'm just going to paste those four. This is yellow, just to make sure the names are right. So it's going to be uppercase yellow. Now come down, the next one, that's green. Paste, change that to green. Now blue. Violet. Gray, paste, and that becomes gray. That's calling the commands. These commands are not written yet, but I'll write them now. So this is white, that's the last one. There. So let's go back up there. So we have they are all written. Yeah, they're all there. So that's fine. So that means we can run them. Let's run them. There's one more here. 9. So this would be 9. Yeah. Okay, let's run it. That's fine. So white is here. Oh, that's fine. Gray, violet, blue, green, yellow, red, orange and red. Okay, that's fine. All of these are working. So the next one is this band. Okay, this one will be a little bit easier. So if we click on any of these, we expect it to repeat exactly the same. Okay, I'm going to copy this. So let's copy this one. Yeah, we've copied this anyway. Let's come right down here. Let's press enter. Just enter a break there. And I am now going to paste that and just give that a name. Paste the second one. In the case of the second one, the variable I'm using is variable number 2. So change all these to 2. And the value in them is the same, is 0 to 9 as well. So that's easy. Okay, now that is supposed to be band 2. Change this one to 2. All of this to 2. There, that is fine. Okay, now we now need to assign this to the widget, entering widget. Let's come to the second entry widget right here, this very one. So in here, okay, it's already there. Alright, I've already done that anyway, that's fine. Okay, let's go back up here. we now need to be able to call this. Okay, we need to call that on the second button. So let's come down, the second black button, this very one. So that is going to be here. I can even copy all of this and just change that to 2. Come in here, press enter, paste, change the band to 2, band 2 underscore black. Right, and the next one here, copy that, that's brown, and press enter, paste, change that to 2 as well. Okay, I guess you guys get the idea, so I'm going to speed that up because that's a little bit straightforward. Yeah. Right, let's change that to 2. It's just command calling the bands, calling the functions. So I'm going to speed that up. Okay, all is completed for the second column. So it's exactly the same thing I've just repeated, apart from the different function names. So if I run it now, this is what you guys will see. Okay, let's say you select a band here and it happens to be red, so red is 2, and in band 2 is 4, so that will give you 24. So let's say you select something here, so that will be the multiplier. So let's take care of the multiplier as well. So with the multiplier, I think that is number 3, so I'm going to copy these again. Okay, so these ones I'm going to have to change them to multipliers. So copy, make sure it's all copy. Paste. And all of these will be changed to 3. Okay, and this will be changed to multipliers. Multiplier. So I'm going to speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay, those names are all changed. So with the multiplier, yes, there are some difference. So for the very first one, that is 1. The next one is 10, and this is 100. This will be 1000. It's 100 here, and this is 10,000, and so on. So let's speed that up as well. Right there, guys. So we have all the values in each of those variables. So, and we've also called the variable inside the multiplier, so that should be 3, value number 3. So let's come in here now, run it. There we go, we are almost there now. So let's say we have yellow, red, and our multiplier happens to be maybe orange. Oh, okay, we need to call that. We need to call it inside the... Okay, let's come down here. The first one is black. Right, let's copy the already. So let's come into number 3. This is number 2, number 3. Come right down here. Command equals that, comma. So that's the first one done. So I'm gonna copy that and just change it around for the next one. The next one here is brown. Number 3, brown. Paste. and that is brown. Change this to brown. No, the next one is red. That become red. So I'm gonna speed that up as well and get back to you guys. Okay, all of the functions has been called. Right, that's the last one. Now let's run it and see. So 3 rows are taken care of. So this is the last one, the multiplier. You see that, guys? That is the multiplier. And then we have band 2 and band 1. So all that is left for us to do now is to take care of this very one, the tolerance. We only have 3 there to take care of. So with the tolerance, we can just copy 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, copy, come right down here and paste. And see what this is all about. We only need 3. Okay, that's just an excess. Yeah, copy, paste. So this is the tolerance. So let's check out the tolerance text. Is number 5. Okay, so we'll change that to 5 anyway. Come back here, that is 5, and this is 0.05. This is 0.1, and this happens to be 0.2, and here is tolerance. Tolerance, the first one is gold. Tolerance, the second one is silver. And the last one is nothing, none. Tolerance. There. So we just need to call those. Copy, and let's look for the 3 buttons. We need gold. The first one is gold. There we go, gold, right there. We can, okay, we can do that. Paste it here. Command equals that for gold, comma, and we can also have it at the end here as well, so that's no problem. Yeah, that's cool. The next one here, silver. Paste, command equals silver. And we can have that here as well. There. And finally, none. Tolerance here equals none. And we can have that right at the end as well. Okay. So let's run that before we start the calculation itself. Alright, so we enter brown, orange for band 2, 100,000 for that, and what is our tolerance? Let's say is 0.05 or 1 or 2. So that is fine. So all we just need to do now is to use this to take care of the calculations. Right, that's good. Okay, we might as well take care of the exit and reset the easy one. And I'm thinking maybe we should move this around, because this is how this looks like. I think I should move this, and all this one should be okay. Let's close that and go into our code. But for the exit, I'm going to need to import the TK in a message, so I'm going to import that in there. That's fine, we need that. And right down here, I might as well just take care of the function for exit first. And let's come right down here. That's the function for exit. Okay, one other thing I want to do is to swap the tolerance around, but tolerance happens to be variable 5, so let's change that to 4. Then I can come right down. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just want it to look consistent. Okay, now here is my tolerance. I'm gonna grab that. It's on row 4, so I want to move it, cut that off. Yeah, cut it off and bring this down and paste this one in here. Okay, so it's now going to be on row 3, and 3, and this one will be on row 4 and 4. So let's join this to this, and I'm going to join this to this, so that's fine. Okay, I've changed that around. Now let's come into our exit right there. I've already written something for the function for exit, so command equals I exit. Add a comma there. That's it. So if I run it, let's see how that is going to look like. Now we have tolerant up there, so that is fine. That's good. Right. Oh, we need to change this around. Okay, then exit. Yeah, let's see, exit, no, exit, yes. So we need to change the variables around. So tolerant, so the variable here should be 4, and this should be 5 there. So that is sorted. Okay, let's see. Right, that is fine now. Okay, the next thing is let's take care of the resets. So I might as well prompt the user to confirm if they want to reset or not. So let's go right up here. So I'm just going to copy this, copy everything there, and paste it right underneath here, and just change the name around. So this one will become I reset, and all the details in here will become I reset as well. So if it's greater than 0, I want you to reset. So here is going to be confirm if you want to reset there. And what are we resetting? Let me copy all of this. Just gonna copy everything in here and come right down here. Instead of destroy, paste that there, and let's get it indented. Format and indent. Yeah, that's it, done. Okay, let's go right down to the button resets and just enter command reset in there. Copy all of that. Button reset is right here, and change that to I reset there. Okay, let's save and run. There we go. Enter whatever value you want to enter in there. Click on reset. You want to reset? No. Confirm if you want to reset. Yes, that's good. So both are now working, so all that is just left for me now is to take care of the calculation. Alright, let's go back right up there. Right underneath here, I'm going to declare the following function. Function, let's say, calculate. Function calculate resistor. There we go. Alright. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call variable number 9, let's say 9 equals, I will enter a speech mark there, then the pound sign, the pound sign, that is to convert content to string, and percentage again. Then what I want to convert is whatever I have inside variable 1 dot get column, comma, and whatever I have inside variable 2, I want them concatenated into variable number 9. There we go. Close that, and I think we need to close it again. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's check to make sure variable 9 is there, because it's not here. So let's come back here, and yes, we do have it, but in the wrong place. Let's cut it off and put it right here. And variable number 4, I'm going to change that to string, because I'm going to need that as string. So let's include 9 in here as well. Get it initialize as nothing, and where is my exit? Resets. Let's place 9 in there as clear as well. Right. Okay, now that we've entered all our values straight into variable 9, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to declare a local variable. I'll call that t equals float, and that means float whatever we have inside 9. Then another variable, I'm going to call that m. Okay, so the m, we have to float that as well. Float whatever I have inside m, and that is going to be for variable number 3. Variable number 3 is where I store my multiplier, and variable number 4 is where I'm going to store my tolerance. Okay, let's call that s equals float, and that will be for variable number 4 I mean. Okay, that is done. Now let's, for 3 and 4 we have to get, let's use get there and get here as well. Right, but there are content in them, there's nothing in here, so that's fine. Okay, let's use an if statement to check what we have inside s. So if s equals 0.05, then I want the following. I'm going to say q, let's get that indented, q equals t multiplied by m. I just want to get it, let's divide that by 1000 and then multiply it by 0.05. Close that. So that is my very first argument there sorted. So let's check this, multiply by this, and then divide by this and then multiply by that. Okay, let's say another local variable. I'm just going to call that a equals q, right? So if a equals q, this is what I want the system to do. Variable 5 dot set whatever we have inside, that will be whatever we have inside a. So I'm going to now convert it to string dot 1. So 1 decimal place. You can make it 2, the choice is yours. Pound sign, open a bracket, enter a and close that. Right, so that is for to enter the value inside variable 5, and 5 is for my, that is meant to be for my tolerance, no, resistant. And the next one here, resistor, not resistance, the next one is going to be 6, 6, 7. So 6 is going to be for T. I'm going to use that for T. That's whatever I have in here that is concatenated, I want it inside T, and it's assigned to 6. And 6 is my, that is meant to be my resistor, right? 7. Oh, one of them is the resistor. Okay, let's just go on. Let's see who is who here. 4 is tolerant. 5 is okay, division by 1000. Then 6 is for resistor, right? I have 6 for resistor. Okay, what is 7? 7 is minimum, 8 is maximum. Okay, go back in there. Right, so that is for 6. Now for 7, I'm going to say T minus Q. Okay, and I might as well add plus K, that's the symbol, home. Yeah, I've added that. Put that in a bracket. Then for 8, variable number 8. So for 7 we find the minimum and minimum range, and for 8 we find the maximum range. So we add that here. Add. Right. Okay, let's try to run this, but let's correct this minor error. So I need a column there, and in here in 6 I need this 6, paste that there, right, and 5, close the bracket as well. Okay, and in here this bracket should not be there. Okay, and here we happen to have too many brackets. So let's see what we've done so far. I think, right, so like I said, the first band is 2, the second band is 4, and multiplier, that's the orange, then resistor or tolerance there. Click on that right there. You see that, guys? That is fine. I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to reset. So the next thing I'm just going to do now is just copy and paste. So that is fine. So let's use else if. Copy everything there. Else if s is 0.1. Okay, and this one becomes 0.1 as well, and copy that again and that is for silver. The next one is for none, that is 0.2, 0.2 as well, and that is all there is to this very one. So but make sure your calculate resistor is called inside button calculate right here. I've already called mine, that's it right there. Enter command equals calculate resistor. So back to the calculate function. So let's try it all out now. So resistor 0.5, which is 5%, 10%, and 20%. So let's run it. There we go. Alright, that's our first band there. Whatever we select, and that is silver. Calculate. You see that, guys? Reset. Confirm if you want to reset. No. Confirm if you want to reset. Yes. Okay, the next one happens to be that, and let's select 20. There we go. Let's select 10 there, and let's select 5 there. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. You all have a nice day now. Bye for now.